Hi, Coach Naila LATRICE here to give you the 5 different types of business structures, okay, that you can choose from when starting your business. Now, when you are ready to legalize your business, then what you're going to do, you're going to go to your local Secretary of State. You're going to go to their website, all right, and then you're going to follow the instructions from there. Each state has different guidelines, okay, on how much they charge, and then the documents, everything that is required. So you have to follow your specific state's legalities and guidelines, okay. But there are 5 types. We have the sole proprietorship, we have the partnership, we have the LLC, we have the C Corp, and we have the S Corp, okay? So a quick rundown. This video will be very, very short. But first, you guys can definitely book your business coaching sessions with me down below in the description bar, as well as you can purchase your business and marketing PDF that I created from starting the business structures, how to get started, all the way to the marketing and getting funding. Everything is going to be in there, okay? So let's start with the sole proprietorship. That is a one owner, so it would just be you. It is very, very low risk. The sole proprietorship is a really great way for you to test your business. It will be legal, but it's also a better way for you to test out your business before moving it into a different type of structure, such as an LLC or a Corp, right? So with this, you are completely responsible for all assets and losses that are within your business. So let's say if someone sues your business as a sole proprietor, then guess what? Your personal, they can come for your house, they can come for your car, they can come for your personal. There is no separation with the sole proprietorship, okay? So just understand that, but it's very low risk. It's not a lot of maintenance, very easy to keep it going and so forth, right? So this may be like, let's say if you're a personal trainer or you're a coach, for some of you all, maybe some of you guys also have like a bakery or, a tattoo artist, a photographer, tutors, something like that, right? So that's for sole proprietorships. Partnerships, very, very quickly, it's the same exact thing as a sole proprietor, except it has 2 or more owners here, okay? A lot of these come in groups, so it's the same exact thing. You are responsible and so forth. So you may hear doctors and lawyers talk about that type of thing. Well, if I get sued and so forth, there's other methods they can do to cover themselves, right? That's why they have the insurance and everything, but that's a whole nother topic. But a lot of lawyer groups fall under this, doctor groups or real estate agents and firms and stuff like that. They fall under this same category, okay, under the partnerships. You're in a partnership, okay, but it's the same, still the same type of structure as a sole proprietor. All of this information you guys can research on your own as well, or like I said, you guys can book your business coaching sessions with me down in the description bar, okay? Very affordable, all right? And I will keep you accountable and so forth, give you the tools and everything that you need to begin your successful business. Or if you already have your business going and you need marketing and branding, same difference, okay? I got you. So go ahead and book your sessions. Anyways, on to the third structure. That is an LLC. Now, an LLC is one of the most popular out there that most people, they gravitate towards, right? So with the LLC, it's 1 or more owners. So that includes you, yourself by yourself, or it could be you, 2 people or more, right? Your personal assets are definitely separated from your business assets. So let's say if you have a LLC that you start, and a year down the line, let's hope that this never happens, someone wants to sue your business. We just have an angry customer that just is not happy, right? So therefore, if they sue you, all of your personal assets are protected. They cannot come for your home, your vehicle, or any type of assets that you have on a personal basis. They can only sue the business, okay? And if the business is down bad, then they're not going to get anything. If your business is up good, then, it is what it is. Not going to get into that. But that's the difference there, right? It is a lower tax rate than a corporation. So that's a benefit of doing the LLC versus the corporation, right? And you really can't go wrong with an LLC as well. That's why it's one of the more popular ones, okay? But you also may have a higher self-employment tax rate, okay? So that's a little bit different. But overall, LLC is a great way to go when you are starting your business, okay? So from there, the fourth one is a C Corp. Now, this is what most know as, a corporation, okay? So when you're starting a corporation, it is way more, I would say, a little bit more difficult to set up. You have more record keeping that you have to do. You have a higher tax rate. The IRS is going to be looking at you a little bit more with scrutiny. You have more paperwork to file. It's just a lot more strict, right? With a corporation, of course, you can have one owner, just you, or you can have a multitude of owners as well, okay? Having a corporation is really great if you know that you're going to want to go public, and open it up to share holders and so forth, right? So if you know that that's something that you're going to want to do in the near future, go public, all right, and be able to have it available to sell stocks and all of that, then definitely you're going to want to set up a C Corp. And all of the terms that I'm mentioning, like the C Corp, the S Corp, the LLC, all of these things are tax codes that the IRS uses, so they know how your business is being structured, so they know how to tax you when it comes to tax time, right? Okay. Also with a C Corp, of course, you have your board of directors and all of that as well. So it requires a whole lot more work when you have a corporation. But guess what? You have a whole lot more protection as well if someone was to sue you. Okay. So, and of course, there's definitely that separation of your personal and your business assets, completely separate and different, okay? Your C Corp is more so like it's really its own baby, like for real. Yes, your business is its own entity on its own, but when it's a C Corp, when it's a corporation, baby, you got to keep that thing alive because the IRS is going to be after you. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they may file an LLC and it can get dissolved, or the IRS may not be on them as much if they're not as making it as big or so forth, right? It's kind of easier to stay under the radar, but with a C Corp, they're going to be on you. So just pay attention, to which is best for you when you are deciding to set up your business structure, okay? And of course, like I said, you can book your coaching with moi, Coach Naila LATRICE. So let's get into this last one. And that is the S Corp. Now, again, the S Corp is very, very similar to the C Corp. The difference, there's a few differences. So you can have one owner or multiple owners, but the owners all have to be U.S. citizens. With the C Corp, it doesn't have to be. But with an S Corp, it has to be all U.S. citizens, right? Also, if you're opening it up to go public, to shareholders, the max shareholders that you can have under an S Corp is 100. So you are limited to only 100 when it comes to your shareholders, okay? Now here's the kicker. A lot of people may choose the S Corp, and there's more things that are involved with this. Now, your profits can be passed through as your personal income. Now, also that includes some losses. So that can also be passed through to your personal income as well. So that's kind of like that fine line where you're able to still report your business income as your personal income. So I know it sounds like, oh, wait a minute, I want to do that one. But just pay attention because it can get tricky. That's also where you would want to make sure that your tax accountant, because if you have a business, you're going to get to a point, especially if you have like a corporation or something, you really want to make sure you have an accountant, right? Okay. But that's where you're going to want to really talk to your tax accountant to really see, what the best option may be and how to go about choosing the best structure for your business as well. Because if you're planning on making a certain amount of money and so forth, you want to make sure that you are protected, that your assets are protected from being sued and all of that as well. So you really want to pay attention when you are starting up an S Corp or any of these business structures, right? But that is the biggest difference between the C Corp and the S Corp, okay? They have to be all U.S. citizens as the owners. You only get the 100 shareholders, right? If you go public. And then also your personal income, your business income can be passed through as your personal income, okay? So again, you guys can do more research on this on your own, or again, you can hire me as your business coach. I would love to work with you. All right. So this is a quick video explaining the 5 different business structures. If you got anything out of it, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And I will see you all in the next one. I am Coach Nayla LATRICE. Peace.